Okay, we should be good to go. I hope everyone's doing well this week. We're streaming Tyranny and then... Nailed it. And then Pray. And I don't have to work tomorrow, so I'm drinking. As if that's different from any other night. Revamp, hello! Welcome to the stream. How are things on the other side of the pond? Right, so we're on our way to Lethian's Crossing. We stopped here at the spire because we actually teleported here. This was the most direct route. Whoa. Max, somehow your name changed from pink on my screen to orange. Not sure what happened there. Anyway, while we're here, I'm thinking we can stop off and switch out Lantry because Lantry, he doesn't suck. Hacks. Warm, but fine. How warm is warm? You changed it. Damn! Gosh, clever of you. Oh, look at that. They're melting down old shit. That's cool. You're an orange kind of guy now. I feel it. I like the color orange. It's the new... I couldn't even finish reading that before I rolled my eyes. That's good. Right. Lantry kind of sucks. He just falls apart. 34 degrees Celsius. Hang on, let me do the math. 34 divided by 5 is roughly 6. Times 9 is 54. Is that right? Plus 32 is 86 degrees? Okay, yeah, that's actually about what we've had here. Fahrenheit. Walter! Yes, it is a good crowd. Orange and mustard yellow. They can be good colors. I feel like color is a lot of it's based on context. Certain colors that are just god-awful and some things can be downright gorgeous on other things. Like, I don't think I'd wear a mustard yellow shirt, mind you. But, like, mustard yellow, I don't know, throw pillows on the right couch would look neat. Green personally followed by silver. We haven't even got it started here. We're just talking about our favorite colors. I'm pretty excited about the shirt that I've got on because of the powder blue color. I like that. And it's a throwback. It's an old Quebec Nordiques shirt. I got one of these and I got a Hartford Whalers shirt. Quebec. Did I say Quebec? It's Quebec, right? Mustard yellow sweater. I've worn yellow before. Maybe mustardy, yeah. A little bit. I had a similar sweater when I was in my early 20s. And I had people compliment that it brought out the brown in my eyes, which is there's a little bit of brown. Works with brown. Walter's we're on the same page here. Okay, shit. What are we doing? We're gonna switch out Lantry with whom? Ebb or Siren? I suppose I could bring Beast Lady, Kills in Shadow. But with Verse, I've already got a damage dealer, and with Barrack, I've already got a tank. I'm thinking Siren it is. Good thing I'm brown. There you go. You're qualified. Qualified for mustard. I do want to talk to her, though.
That's twice now you've undone one of Kairos' edicts. If you're trying to invite the wrath of the Overlord, good job.
I'm doing all right. Yeah. Wrath of Kairos. Kairos is a punk, man.
The Edict of Storms promised to be the death of the peninsula. I have no idea how the Unbroken lasted as long as they did. What with the blighted crops, obliterated roads, and the erratic flooding.
Okay.
What is it you need?
What is it? What is it that I need? Oh. I do want to add to the party for a second.
It's about time to stretch the old sea legs.
Well, don't get too comfortable. Because...
I will return to our holdfast at once.
You're there. Settle down. Because I want to... Oh, you've leveled. That's good. Maybe even twice. Four times. Holy shit. Yeah. Yeah. Ebb, who I frequently call Sharon, because she reminds me of Sharon Gless. At least her portrait does. Yeah, I was gonna say I like bards a lot as party members. I don't know that I wonder how much I'd enjoy playing a bard, but in Pathfinder Kingmaker and in this game, I've gotten a lot of use out of the bard, and I don't know, maybe it just fits my normal playstyle pretty well. I don't really think I have a particularly good strategy on how to use them effectively, but they seem to match up with how I play pretty well. Let's do one of those. One of those. One of those. One of those. Save that for Ebb, and then... Oh, right. Gravelight or Tidal. She's got 4 points here as well. Around the same time I beat Neverwinter Nights, huh? Someday we're gonna do those Baldur's Gate games. Someday. I kind of had an idea to when I do them. I would do of course 1 first, and I would just start with that Erlene character again, the one that I did in the stupid week-long special Let's Just Die in Baldur's Gate game, and I would just have her like wake up as if that first time was all a dream. And then, of course, I could make her class whatever I want. She doesn't have to... I think she was a cleric, maybe? She wouldn't have to stick with that. I could say, like, oh, she just dreamed that she was this. That's my plan. Afflictions applied to Ebb have their durations reduced. Bonus to all frost damage dealt. I'm not even going to take her with me. I'm just doing this so I can get to her inventory, which I have a thingamajigger for... this thing. This is for her. And what does it do? Plus 15 tide casting. I should bring her with me eventually. I should. I really should. Damage dealt by magic staves. Enchanted waters to rush over the target. Oh, that'd be a good thing. Removing a random hostile effect. Repelling wave. Repels foes in a cone, pushing each of them back a fair distance. Fair distance? That's a weird way to describe it. Exactly right, Max. Hey, I got this bauble for you. Come with us. Alright, here it is. Now go sit down. Just wanted her to feel included, you know. Hey, can I come with you guys? Yeah, sure. Here, take this. Alright, now get out of the way. All shock and frost. More staves. Mother's Embrace erupts. Nearby targets are afflicted with drowning. Ebb's health is critical. She triggers a nova of repelling waters to surge outwards around her, pushing back foes. Thick fog. Spells and abilities gain a larger area of effect. I think I'm going to go with Gravelight for her. Frightens nearby Bane. Bonus to magic defense. At night, huh? Frightening Bane, that could be handy. Dang, this will be available after I use this point in Gravelight, but not before. In Dragon Age. Yeah, Dragon Age is another one like that, where you get your preferred party and the other guys are just there to talk to. Sure. I don't know. That's fine. Okay, Ebb. Where's Siren?
Good day, Fatebinder.
She's like, let's go! Ah, shit.
What do you need?
She's talking to Siren. Oh, we can do some talk. Let's talk for a little bit, huh? I would like to know more about you. What do you want to know? Tell me about your homeland? Oh, time with the voices of Nerat. Let's get to know thine enemies. How did you meet Nerat? Oh, okay, I gotta read this. Alright, fine. I met it. Okay. And I was unceremoniously dumped on its doorstep by Kairos. All I felt toward it since the moment I saw it was sheer hatred. When one person tires of me, they just hand me off to another. I seem to be quite the handful. No one is truly prepared to deal with me, I suppose. I was its possession for 3 years, stuck doing what it wanted until you came along and started messing around with Kairos' plans. I feel like, I almost feel like Voices of Narad is, like, non-binary, and Siren refuses to call it by its preferred pronouns. I'm not calling it a fucking they. An asshole. I was its possession for 3 years, stuck doing what it wanted until you came along and started messing around with Kairos' plans. Why did Kairos give you to Narad in the first place? Yeah. I made the mistake of trying my song on Kairos. And forgiveness... Ooh, really? Isn't exactly in the Overlord's vocabulary. Alright, so she's of a kind with me. We're taking it to Kairos, perhaps. We've got a rebellious streak in us, the two of us. Interestingly enough, I think it almost worked. Can you imagine how differently things would have turned out if I had a little more practice? Good one to keep around. I was brought out at one of the many lavish gatherings thrown at the palace. Kairos loved showing me off. Impressing the gathered elite. Why, I added nothing there. So I performed, I sang, I danced, I convinced people to join in. And then, in the middle of it all, I had a brilliant idea to work one more performance into the show. Something would be the ultimate end to everything. The finale. I added a counterpoint to my song and directed it at Kairos. In it, I mentioned that it might be in everyone's best interest if Kairos ended up impaled on a sword. I honestly didn't think it would work, but why not try, right? Because you might get killed, that's why. Went as far as Kairos unsheathing one of the Royal Guard's swords, but then everything stopped. I don't know why. It was probably me. I got too excited and lost my control. But whatever the reason, Kairos was suddenly out of my control and let out a terrible shout. Go on. Let's learn more about this. This is interesting. This might be informative if we ever go up against Kairos. Everyone stared, frozen by the yell echoing back at us. Kairos quickly recovered and gave the appearance of cheering us on. But I was convinced I was about to die. Interestingly, my execution never came. I finally realized I couldn't have been punished at the party because Kairos would have to admit I exerted my will onto the Overlord, and without a good reason to call for my death, I couldn't have been executed afterwards. I suppose. Kairos doesn't seem like the kind of guy who needs a reason for anything, but sure. I was the songbird. I did nothing but spread Kairos' will and gather the armies. Would you execute your best and most loved recruiting tool? So Kairos worked with Nerat, and they gave me this helmet to bring me back in line. Then I was handed over to Nerat, that monster, because it is the one thing in the world I cannot control. Present company excluded, Fleetbinder. Why can't you control him? I've been inside its mind. I called him him. That's interesting. That's what the... Why can't you control him? Huh. I've been inside its mind time after time, and I've never been able to get a handle on what's going on in there. Every time I talk to it, I feel like a different person is talking to me, and every one of them wants something different. And one in particular wants something it's never, ever going to get. Oh, gross. Oh, hang on, I gotta catch up with this paragraph that Revamp typed. Yeah, that's true. Bard songs, I forgot about that. I think in Pathfinder Kingmaker you can get perks that allow the Bard's song to continue like a round or two after they take another action, which is kind of handy. So you can effectively sing the song, take the action, go back to a song, and not lose the bonus in between. Sorry, my family's being very loud upstairs, if you can hear that. What has Nerat had you do for him? Now, if that isn't the question that goes right to the heart of the storm, I think you should ask me what it hasn't had me do, or at least tried to make me do. What does Nerat want from you that he's never going to get? I think we have an idea, but sure, let's go. Come on, Fatebinder, you can't be that naive. I'm still a child and I know about adult urgings, as one of my old teachers so clumsily put it. You're still a child? Family fight, $50 on the kids? I don't know, man. I've probably got another 2 or 3 years of 2 years, I bet, of being able to take my kids together. After that, they could probably kick my ass. What else do we want to know? Tell me more about the headdress. I didn't realize that it was inhibiting you. I think maybe when we first met her, she tried to control us. And it didn't work, and she was like, "Oh, you want to take my helmet off?" Oh, that's what she tried to do. She tried to get us to take her helmet off, and I didn't understand what or why. Anyway, it's the bane of my existence, she says, and something that's incredibly painful to talk about. So why not? She shrugs. What does it do? Jesus, Walter. Probably. Yeah, probably. Makes me impotent, she says. Do you have any idea what it's like to have a hurricane raging inside you? To feel the gale crushing against you, to be released, but only feel a gentle summer's breeze. Kairos and Nerat made it just for me. Oh, she's facepalming. If I attempt anything more powerful than a simple tune, it will kill me. Isn't that simply wonderful? Honestly, to be so terrified of a mere child. Oh, honestly, to be so terrified. Why do you have it? They forced it on you, I presume. I might have tried to kill Kairos once, she says. He and Nerat decided I posed too much of a threat, so they muzzled me. I was their attack dog, and they pulled out my teeth. So you can hardly be surprised if the dog tries to bite you, if that's all you teach him to do. And you can't take it off. Why not? Gee, Fatebinder, I never thought of that. Here, could you unclasp it for me so I can get out of it? Because I'll die if it isn't removed the proper way, you simpleton. Do you think I'd leave it on otherwise? Oh, okay, so it's like another barrack thing. If you can't take it off, then why did you try to get me to remove it when we met? Hey, good point. Me? She says, how can someone so powerful be so stupid? Uh-oh. I knew you wouldn't be able to remove it. That's not what I was trying to do. You're a Fatebinder. You honestly think I was going to pass up the opportunity to try and control a Fatebinder? How do you know that you'll die if you remove the helmet? Because I doubt Nerat and Kairos would go through all the trouble just to play a trick on me, she says. Something this subtle, elaborate, and long-lasting isn't really their style. At least not Nerat's. Plus, Nerat told me the helmet would kill me if I removed it, and while it might be a lying monster, it loves telling the truth if the truth causes an extra bit of pain. Yeah, maybe he's just toying with you. I'm not going to risk my continued existence on a maybe. Plus, I already tried when they first put it on me. I got one of the worst headaches I've ever had, so I'll leave it where it is for now. What would it take to remove it? Someone beating the information out of Nerat or Kairos. They are the only ones who know how it was constructed and how it works. Alright. Making a pit stop in the Bastard City. No, wait, where is the Voices of Nerat? We don't even know. Bastard City is Tunan's headquarters. Why the headdress? Why not use magic to gag you? Oh, wait, sorry, I missed something. I may ask people to remove it, but I know they won't be able to. That's not going to stop me from trying, though. Okay, so unlike Barrack, who doesn't really care to get his armor off, or doesn't want to do it against Tunan's will, Siren's like, nah, fuck it, I'd get it off as soon as I could if I could do it right now. They tried magic, it didn't really work. The problem is, spells can be broken, counterspells can be found, guards can be bribed, people can have accidents. Nerat and Kairos are the only ones who know how to remove this without killing me. The answer is locked somewhere in Nerat's insane, and Kairos is currently not conveniently located heads. Alright. Let's save other things to talk about for later.
What do you need?
I need you to join the party. Gosh, oh wait, tell me what you know about edicts. There's so much to talk about. Anything I'd say would be a wild guess. That's why I'm with you. You seem to have a connection to the power of this land far beyond anything an Archon is capable of. It intrigues me. I want to learn what it is and harness it. Sadly, I don't have the magic needed to enact or break an edict. At least in my current state. Maybe if you got this helmet off my head. She gives you a knowing stare. Okay, I'd remove it if I could. Just because escape is futile doesn't mean the prisoner is going to give up trying. It doesn't hurt to ask. She holds up her hands. Oh, I thought she was going to, like, tell me what we need to do to get it off, but no. You're an Archon. You must know something about edicts. Siren, talk, damn you. You'd think that, wouldn't you? With all my training and education, Kairos left a very big void in it all. Almost like it was intentional.
What do you need?
Join the party, please.
Well then, let's go. If you're gonna teach me the wonders of the
that
world,
pose?
it's not gonna happen here.
It's the Wonder Woman pose right there. She's all like, So long, Eb.
See you there.
Yeah. Eb's like, ah, crap. Okay. Tamarin. Man gives you a slight bow with his arms outstretched before him. You can see his arms bear markings both familiar and foreign to you. Greetings, Fatebinder. I may not be a mystic or a mighty warrior, but what I possess are my connections to the world trade. Traveled the world, have you? What's his affiliation? Forge-bound, okay. Yes, I've seen this empire from one end to another. It would seem that my travels always take me to the very heart of Kairos' conquests. He crosses his arms and looks off beyond the spire. The tears, however, they are unlike anything I've seen before. I'm sorry to digress. I'm sure you would like to see me... see my... What? I'm sure you would like to see my wares. What's so different about the tears? Forge-bound favor 3 apparently allows me to ask that. He shifts from foot to foot nervously. I'm sure you wouldn't want to hear a mere apprentice Forge-bound go on about unimportant matters, Fatebinder. Please, let me be of service to you. Okay, maybe my favor was not high enough to get a more thorough answer, more revealing answer. Show me what you have for sale. Well, hang on. Let me see what I have for sale first. I think I've recently traded and got rid of most of the stuff that I would sell. The rest of it's just consumables, I believe. Holy cannoli. Wait, she's got stuff. I'm going to save that just in case. Okay, now, what do you have that might be interesting? Whoa, wait, what is it? Dusk Claw. This push dagger has an affinity for darkness, leading many to believe that it was once owned by Bladen Mark, Archon of Shadows. Even that distant possibility has caused it to gather dust under merchant display cases, as few would risk drawing the Archon's gaze by purchasing his possessions. Oh, really? To me see your stream. And I like to me see you guys here. I'm trying to make a conscious effort to not say you guys so often. I use it a ton. So it is going to be difficult for me, but I'm trying. Only Verse can equip this. Raptor. Rats, I think I just gave Verse what is a pretty cool bow, I think. The Grave Bow. So can we compare? Compare. What? No. Damn it. Superior. Exquisite. We don't know which one's better. Superior or exquisite. I presume exquisite, given the cost difference. Jagged. Bleeding. No, this is better. This is better, and you get this cool ability with Renown. So long. Oh, that wasn't Bladen Mark's one. That was this one. Otherwise, nothing that really attracts me here. Okay. That's fine. Thanks for talking with me, dude. Not to be a party pooper. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's the Tyrrany way. It is. Totally the Tyrrany way. Should I talk to Lantry, do you think? Oh, wait. Hang on. We can do shit here. Forge. Select a weapon or armor from your inventory to upgrade. Okay. Hang on. My javelins. Upgrades to... Oh, from exquisite to masterwork, eh? Total cost 50 gold and 7 bronze ingots, which I apparently have. 1 hour. I need 6 recruits, which I have. I have all this. Okay. I go from 20 to 22 to 24 to 26. Accuracy increase. Recovery stays the same. Range stays the same. Armor penetration goes up by 1. That's with ranged, of course. Melee similar. Yeah, I got 15 of them. Sure, fuck it. Let's do it. Hey! I don't have 6 recruits, do I? Fiddlesticks. Three. So, wait. Does red mean I have enough? Because before it was just white, or this color, and I thought, oh, okay, that means I'm good. Superior to exquisite. Actually, no, I'm not going to upgrade that one. Well, maybe. Okay. Not sure what I'm not meeting. The recruits, I presume. Yeah. That was it. Only have 1 recruit, apparently. Who's this bloke? Just a worker. Suppose I could hire more recruits. Where do I do that? On the spire. Infirmary. Here at the forge. Okay, so yeah, we only have Tyrrany. Okay, I see. I get it. 1 out of 6. Problem is they cost so much. Thantos, master of brazing. Smith who provides bronze ingots to upgrade weapons and armor and forge powerful items. A smith who provides iron ingots to upgrade weapons and armor and forge more powerful items. Okay, that seems like the capstone kind of guy. Metal armors, light armors, Rageous and Pelagious. I like that. Those two together would be good. Control fire, control cost, frost, lightning, and vigor. Okay, how about the light armored person, Rageous? Oh, the next time I travel. Oh, that won't be enough, will it? I probably won't be able to upgrade this time. Yeah, basically. Power. My power's above 1,000. Pretty sure I've said that exact thing before. Hire another guy, I guess. That way I'll have 3 and I can upgrade a few things. And who has leveled? Who has leveled? Oh, Siren, we haven't. She's leveled up since we had her in the party last. Forgot. Damn, look at that, 19. No, actually, that and that. Ooh, more to choose from. War, peace, songs. We have 2 points. Old song, once proudly sung by the free cities of the Four Brothers. Since Kairos' destruction, setting songs. Setting sun, the song is really sung. Ooh. This would be a good one. I like this. Breath of Winter. Alright, hang on. Let's see what else we got here. Peace. Siren slows her vocal progressions, reducing the speed of her songs and causing her stanzas to last longer, while languorous tempo is active. Non-threatening appearance causes foes to underestimate her, granting her a large bonus to disengagement defense. Inspires the party, increasing experience gained from magic and subterfuge skills. Inspiration also grants Siren additional spell slots. Ah, that might be nice. Aria of Respite. Increases the range. Retain breath for several minutes. Let's do that. We have pain. I think I'm going to do Breath of Winter. Wait. Oh, I already have it, maybe. I think maybe you just unlock these per level. Ah, I see. Yeah, range. Sure. Okay. Wow, this is a lot of stuff we're doing here before we've even... this is where we started the stream. It's been 30 minutes and we haven't actually done anything yet. Ooh, wait a minute. Should we talk to Kills in Shadow while we're here too? I feel like we should probably talk to Kills in Shadow. Just briefly. The Beast Woman squats on her haunches, back bowed and face tilted forward as she meticulously grooms between the long, calloused fingers of one paw. A mauve tongue laves... Laves? Never heard that verb before. Laves blood from her glistening claws. She glances up, a jerky, startled movement at your approach. But there's no fear in her, only reaction, instinct, and only a readiness to strike.
Fatebinder wants Beast Woman?
In the worst way. The reek of an unwashed feral animal, bloodied and battle-worn, swathes you... Swathes? Lathes and swathes? Where are they getting these verbs from? This is like archaic English 101 or something. You like a wet blanket, and you breathe through your mouth to keep from retching. Fatebinder wants you to bathe. Laves equals washed. Okay, that's news to me. Swath, swathe? Presumably that's like where the word swaddling comes from. Swaddle? I've never heard swaths, swathes, swaths. Whole swaths of something. Maybe that is an expression. Whole swaths of something came tumbling down and covered them, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. Ooh, spar.
Beast Woman gets to play fight with Alpha?
Yeah. She immediately perks up, salivating and snarling happily as she rises on hind legs and swipes several practice swings to limber up. She splays her dark claws wide and pins you with an eager, blood-thrilling stare.
Come.
Okay. Before you can step even a single foot forward. Excuse me. Little phlegmy today. Beast Woman surges for you. Beast Woman surges for you without warning. Without waiting. Tackling you hard about the waist. The force of her weight slams into you, her muscled shoulder rammed into your gut, and you both tumble for the ground in a tangle of limbs and hair and claws. Blast her off of you, headbutt her, curl into a ball and whimper. From a safe distance? I don't know if there is such a thing as a safe distance. At least not within petting range. Blast her off of you. Fear with Kills in Shadow. back pressed to the ground, your fingers fumble to form an apt sigil. And you gasp a breath as the power bubbles between you and then bursts, slamming her through the air to land in a crumpled heap. Her bared chest sizzles, fur singed and stinking, and she whimpers once, her leg quivering where she slides it across the ground to tuck beneath her. Oh, I bet she feels betrayed, like we were... like we were supposed to, like, physically spar with her and we used magic, and she's probably like, hey, that's not fair. All those words are unrelated. Fine. That's what I get for trying to do amateur etymology. Her bared chest sizzles, fur singed and stinking, and she whimpers once. I already think I read that. She is slow to rise, her movements careful and pained. Alpha is strong mystic, she says. She relents, bowing her head to you in defeat. Then she retches half-digested meat all over the ground. What the hell? Why don't you take a bath?
I'm bathing right now.
Oh. Her red eyes brighten with amusement.
Don't simply drag your fetid tongue over another matted patch of fur. Stand under a waterfall or kneel in a stream. A crying statue in Edgering ruins comes to mind.
Yeah.
Is washing with waterfall how packmate became trapped in iron? Did not think to shed iron shell first?
She runs her tongue over her fangs and rumbles a satisfied purr.
Should let Beast Woman pry shell from ironclad. Then Kills in Shadow can play with disfavored inside. Yep.
Had any good hunts lately?
Good, yep. And many more than 5.
I like that yep is her affirmative. The beast woman flexes and curls her claws in the air, the pitch blackness of them suddenly striking. A stark reminder of their power, their ability to kill.
Waded up deep, murky stream near disfavored camp. Paw pawed in mud of bank, but did not leave tracks. Crept low and quiet to tent flap, scenting with tongue. Caught ironclads and dragged, squirming like hurt rabbits, into cold black depths of river.
Easy, Barrack. She grins, boastful and filled with bloodlust.
Disfavored cannot swim like Beast Woman. Only can sink.
Interesting. Alright. Thanks for talking. We got more to talk about later. Okay, down to the surface, I guess. Lethian's Crossing. And I'll have to remind myself what it is that we're even doing here because we spent so much time on top of that spire. Oh, and didn't Siren get more spell slots, I think. Okay, let me check that really quick. Hang on. Oh. No. I guess I didn't take that. Well, that's just fine. Okay. Journal. Talk to the Forgebound in Lethian's Crossing. She's pretty great, I gotta say it. Kills and Shadows is pretty fun. I wish I had the larger party size. I could really get behind like a 6-person party. That'd be great. Jaspos has asked us to find the Forgebound currently in possession of his old gear and retrieve his prized, mystically infused tools. That's right. Speak with the Forgebound in Lethian's Crossing. I don't quite know where that is, but we'll figure it out. Search the old walls for additional fragments hidden by Lexime. Oh, right. Well, that's back at the Bastard Wound, which we need Lantry for, so we don't need to worry about that right now. Identities of those responsible for the deaths of versus Scarlet Fury sisters. The Unbroken and Torn Strand. That's not what we're doing right now. Blades of Iron. The Forgebound Master is currently in Lethian's Crossing. We're here on Graven Ash's behest. Make sure the Forgebound are protected and continue making weapons for the disfavored. And Seeds of Power and the remaining spires. Okay. 2 things to do here then. We certainly can't stay here. What? As you approach the entrance to Lethian's Crossing, you see two figures talking intently with each other. The woman points north as she talks. I don't know if we can afford to stay here. The region is too unstable and our business is suffering because of it. And if I have to pay one more toll or hand over more guard money, I won't have two rings to rub together. But where will we go? Says the merchant's assistant over here, this dude. Affiliated with Lethian's Crossing, apparently. There isn't a single place in the tiers that's safe. She says, maybe we could go to Sentinel Stand Keep. Rumor is the storms there have died down. Yes, I can confirm that rumor. How about... The woman stops speaking when she sees you. Fatebinder, you grace us with your presence. She bows, then smacks her assistant on the back of the head. After a moment, the young man bows too. What seems to be the issue here? She says, other than my desire to leave this town before its leaders cause it to collapse in on itself. Well, Fatebinder, I'm not one to speak ill of Kairos' men. But the disfavored currently control Lethian's Crossing. I'm not sure that they're entirely qualified for the job. You question my judgment. They keep a very stern watch over everything. No one I know is happy having them around. Now, I normally wouldn't say it, but I'd wager my last ring, the Scarlet Chorus, might even be better. Oh my gosh. Don't let Verse hear you say that. She's going to lord it over Barrack forever. If you're certain you need to deal with them, the current disfavored leader in town is Vintara. She leans in, lowering her voice. However, if you need to speak to someone, I suggest you find Eldian. He's the true leader of this town. Fair, knowledgeable, very level-headed. She points to the east. Bam! Beyond the river flowing through town. Both of them can be found over there. Vintara likes being outside so she can maintain control over everything that's happening. Eldian is probably in his house, near where Vintara's stomping around. Okay, what else can you tell me, even though I've been here? What is there to say? Lethian's Crossing was just coming into its own, the center of commerce for the tiers, frequented by merchants from all over. She sighs and looks around. With the recent unpleasant events, trade has all but dried up around here. We're lucky to get business at all. With the new toll being enforced on the road to town, it's a wonder anyone comes here anymore. I thought we took care of the dudes that were doing the toll. That's why I'm on my way out of here. Who are you? Maybe the disfavored are still charging a toll. Me, oh, Fatebinder, I'm a simple, humble merchant and certainly of no consequence. My assistant and I were just trying to determine where we should go next. Too volatile. Can you tell me anything about this seal? What the hell seal did I find in Vendrian's well? Oh, the marking on the for the spire? Is that what we're talking about? I don't recognize it, she says, but one of the other merchants here might. Between us all... This is something I've already taken care of. I already talked to the merchants about the seal and took care of this. I guess I missed this lady the first time I came through, and so this is an archaic conversation that should already have happened. My pleasure, Fatebinder. Good luck in your... Did I get it? I think I got it. Yep, I got it. Haha. Stupid fruit fly. Good luck in your endeavors, and may you always have a ring within reach. Well, that conversation was from previously. Hello. Hi, everyone. Welcome back, Fatebinder. May the honor of battle always be with you. Can you tell everybody to just cool it here? Pem camera kills well. Yep, yep. Hello there, Earthshaker. That's a very wizardy looking dude right there. Can't even hide it. Well, should we go get a Vendrian swell? Those are fun. Wait a minute, is the door down here? Lithian's mistress. Shit! I went the wrong way. Maybe we'll do that on our way out of town, so that we maintain the, whatchamajigger, the benefit for as long as possible. I wish it was easier to get from level to level. More staircases or ramps would be nice. Melita! Anything you can tell us about? Good day to you. No. Oathbound, oathbound. And this doorway leads me to where? This doorway isn't even showing up. What is this place? Oh, I think I've been in here. Kalia? Sorry, I'm not interested in whatever you're selling. If you want to talk to someone, talk to my brother. Maybe I haven't been in here, have I? Greetings, Fatebinder. I have been in here. Oh, I don't need the cheese. Shouldn't be taking these people's stuff. I'm gonna check it out, though. I'll take the ingots. That's Fatebinder tax there. Don't get huffy about it. Well, get a good 30 seconds for this load screen, so I'll just take a drink of water. Bourbon. And then maybe a drink of water. There's some water in there, yeah. It's got to be mostly water, I would think. Bane have been spotted in growing numbers recently, so Aldian has asked us to seal the old walls. Oh, I can handle some Bane, I think. But anyway, yes, fine. Jeez. Yeah, the lengthy load screens makes me reconsider ever going into a different cell if I can avoid it. Raven Shawl. Quality fine. Of rogues. Plus 10 subterfuge. Reflects no light. It seems a natural extension of the darkness. Well, I'll take it. I'm stealing it from these people. But I am the Fatebinder after all. Hi, who are you? Aldian is our true leader. Talk to him if you need something. And who are you? The Forgebound won't sell anything to us settlers. The back wall of this home has long since crumbled away, revealing the old walls behind it. Alright, let's check out this Raven Wing thing. I think it's just an accessory, and I'm not sure who I would give it to. Kills in shadow, probably. Since she's all about shadows. Beast woman. Hate stench of human den place. Burn snout. Is bitter like bile. Wait, what? What's new here? Sedenia can be found in the Forgebound Foundry, known simply as the Forge. It's located east of the river, on the first tier of the Moonrise District, just above the ground floor. Okay, thank you. Morrowind instructions. I'll find it. Thank you, Revamp. I just noticed it. Yeah, okay. I think I've been all these places, but I'm doing it again anyway. Ah, this should be the Forgebound, right? Yes, here we go. Master, the Fatebinder is here. Sedenia, Master of the Forge, turns and approaches you, her lithe body moving fluidly as she walks. She stops before you, her stance solid and sure, but you see she is standing lightly on her feet, ready to move if necessary. She never takes her eyes off of you, but you know she is acutely aware of her surroundings. Fatebinder, she says, may the fires of your forge never cool. She salutes you. I had hoped our paths would cross. Word has reached my ears of your hand in removing the Edict of Storms from Sentinel Stand Keep. She nods to you in a small salute. That was no small feat. I would ask how you did it, but I'm sure you have more important things to talk about. In my years leading the Forgebound, I have never heard of a Fatebinder accomplishing something of such significance. It is an honor to meet someone of such distinguished deeds. Why, thank you. What can this servant of the flame do for you? Why are you here? I'm asking. What an odd question, Fate. I agree, it is an odd question. When you showed up in the Forge, I thought you had been sent to check up on me. As my mission came directly from Tunon, shouldn't you already know? I was tasked with creating an artifact to protect the Forgebound from the Bane. We have been delayed too often and lost too many of our own, so it was decreed that something must be done. I created the Mage Bane helm to keep the Bane at bay. Once the helm is in place, its magic will keep the Bane locked away inside the old walls. Oh, that's handy. Let's see. Our goals are similar. I was sent to ensure the Forgebound can continue making weapons for the disfavored. Then you are in luck, she says. Once the helmet has been placed, the interruptions caused by the Bane will be no more, and the Forgebound can truly return to their work. Why a helm? The Forgebound, she says, are crafters of weapons and armor, Fatebinder, not statues and baubles. I make what I know. It is also portable and can be moved easily or used in battle should its protection be needed elsewhere in the future. For the time being, though, it will remain here, protecting the Forgebound. We have a job to do and cannot do it properly if we are constantly assaulted by outside forces. Why were you asked to create this item? Couldn't any Forgebound here do it? All Forgebound are masters of their craft, but each also has their special talents. The Mage Bane required someone whose skills were well above those who haven't been practicing as long as I have. Tunon wanted a masterpiece, so he asked the master. How did you become the master? I was trained at a young age to be a warrior, but never felt any connection to that life, except when I was instructed how to repair my equipment. The fire spoke to me. It sang when I stoked it, and told me where to swing my hammer to achieve the proper shape. This is a very poetic... Everybody you talk to in this game, when you ask them, like, background questions, they're always so poetic. Ah, yes. How did I become a merchant? Well, let me tell you about the time that I watched the trees blow in the wind on the ridgetop up near my home. It's like, okay, sure. The fire sang to me. That's why I became a smith. I don't know. It's kind of funny. All these people who, in historical times, of course, would be poorly educated, yet they're bards with when they're talking about their backstories. I knew from that first moment that it would be my life. I apprenticed with the Forgebound and focused exclusively on my craft. Soon my skills were superior to everyone else. I took risks with magics no one else dared to touch, and created some of the most powerful artifacts ever to come from the Forgebound. Kairos recognized my skills and granted me the title of Master of the Forge. This is why Tunon asked me personally to create an artifact to protect Lethian's Crossing. Why do you stay here if the Bane are such a threat? I don't really care about this, but let's ask it anyway, just for completion's sake. This forge is in the shadow of the old walls, in an area rich with iron. We have ample supply of raw material and the influence of ancient magics. It's an acceptable risk, and with the helm in place, the Bane will no longer be an issue. Alright. Everything seems in order here. I will take my leave. As you wish, Fatebinder. I was just on my way to place the helmet. If you wouldn't mind, I'd like you to join us. Aha! I knew there was something that would happen here. The settlers have created a spot on the 3rd tier. I will meet you there. Yeah, it'd be really weird if you had a quest to go find out how these people are doing, and they were just like, we're good! And you're like, alright, I'll turn around and go to the dude who gave me the quest then. Tell him everything's cool. Here we go. Oh, it's Aldayan. May the silence of peace and the jangling of rings both follow you in all things. What can this old fool do for you? What? Why am I talking to you? I just finished talking to the what's-her-name? Zedenya. Of course, I must go to the spire to make sure everything is ready. I'll meet you there when Zedenya is ready to place the artifact. Okay, thank you. He just wanted to be heard, I suppose. I get lonely. Does anybody want to talk to me? No? Alright. I'll be at the spire. Let's see. Observe as Zedenya places the Mage Bane helm. Oh, I bet something's going to go terribly wrong. Ulantis, Master of Casting. Ulantis surveys the room with an air of superiority. Look at that guy. Look at him. He addresses you without making eye contact. Is there something you want? Nope. Okay, so... Oh, Lohara. I presume... Oh, we have to follow her out of the door. She isn't in here anymore. She isn't in here anymore. I'm having trouble talking. You have returned! Lahara turns to face you, her body covered head to toe in charred hues, chest rising and falling under the strain of labored breathing. Every description of how people are behaving when you first walk up is very... Erotic's not the right word. Lurid's not the right word. It's just a hint, a very subtle, like... It's all about bodies. When we walked up to Kills in Shadow, it was all about her muscular body and licking and claws, and it's just a little bit... Erotic's not the right word. Just all very sensual, I guess. I don't know. Let's see. There is always more demand for iron than there is time in the day. She removes a set of heavy canvas gloves and balls her fists, the joints of her fingers crackling in unison. How may I be of assistance? Jesus! Okay, I didn't talk to this lady last time. Crap. Why did you want to know if I killed my right hand or my left? Did she want to know that? I don't remember that. Are you well? You look weary. Ecstatic. Her voice is matter-of-fact, and a smile creeps in. The ritual of the forge links heart to hammer. My blood beats only when I strike my ingot. My forge runs too hot if my breath becomes too hurried. The bond is both fatiguing and exhilarating. Is that how you excel at your craft? Well, that in practice, she scowls. But yes, the rituals link the senses to the materials and the body to the tools. My hand becomes a joint, the hammer the true end of my arm. I feel the heat of the forge as if it were the weather of the room. Under such circumstances, true focus can emerge. All right, I don't care this much. Let's speak of other matters. Oh, here we go. Jaspos. Hi, jammy bastard. How are you? I'm looking for some napping tools on behalf of Jaspos of the Bastard's Wound. Jaspos? None of us have heard from him in some time. He certainly did his part to create the forge here, but there's little use for a napper to do after setting the foundation. I'm quite certain he was ordered to return home. She grabs an iron ingot and holds it aloft. This, on the other hand, is the vanguard of my our work. Me see you stream. My our work. My tour of duty ends only when they are no more. God damn. I'm sure they had a proofreader, but they needed a second one. This, on the other hand, is the vanguard of our work. My tour of duty ends only when they are no more enemies for my iron to kill. So, where did Jaspos end up in the... And for why? Beasts and Tearsmen. Boarding claims to be one of its founders. Yeah, let's say this. This is the one that he claims, anyway. He's in a remote settlement in the mountains bordering the north. Claims to be one of its founders. She scratches her chin, smearing soot across them in short streaks. Now that's Kairos. Now I'm the one making typos. Now that's odd. Kairos gives us leeway in our duties, but a several years' absence would be frowned upon. That settlement would have to be producing something valuable to excuse his detour. At least I hope so, for his sake. A smile creeps across her face, and she offers a half-hearted shrug. But he's not my ward, and it not my concern, him. Still, it's good to know he alive somewhere. What did you know of Jaspos? Only the superficials, sadly, she says. He worked in stone. I am more keen on metal. So we rarely compared notes. I knew he was arrogant, confident beyond his years and talent. Not to say he was inept, far from it, but a few years of flaking chert does not make one Kairos' gift to the forge-bound. Does he have any associates that are still around Lethian's Crossing? Once this place was built, she says, most of the nappers were sent home. I know his supervisor was Cassandra, master of napping. She was sent home as well. She's a bit on in years, not quite fit for the long walk back, so I think she's currently enjoying a boat ride home. Okay. Did the stone nappers leave behind any of their tools? If so, where might I find them? Whoops, sorry, I hit the mic there. I have no idea what inventory the stonesmiths kept with them. All of our stone workers left some time ago. A few of them meant to return north by ocean travel, which meant first traveling to the southern coastline. I said that kind of Minnesotan there for a second. The southern coastline. I'd imagine they're probably gone by now, but if you need those tools, I can't imagine they had room on the galley to take all their sledgehammers. If I were you, I'd ask around for Cassandra, or, since she's likely on a boat home right now, see if some local was drafted to attend to her or haul her stuff. Maybe they inherited some of her excess belongings she couldn't take on the boat. South Haven, okay. Aside from that, I suppose in the abstract I could have someone cast a few chisels and hammers, but if you're looking for tools made by and for the stone experts, I think South Haven is your best bet short of slogging it back to Fort Resolution. Must be going. Thanks for talking to me, Lahara, master of whatever it is you're a master of. Okay, so now we gotta follow Sedenia, master of the forge. I think that's her name. This image makes this town look very enticing. I suppose it's fine. Yeah. There was something I needed to do on the first level. What was it? Before we go down there. Wait, who's Biotis? Welcome, friend. Oh, right. Merchant. Oh, I was going to look at this thing. Hang on. Oh, and this. Gosh. Cassandra, the forge-bound who has Jaspus's tools, is reported to be currently in the village of South Haven. Or on a boat, apparently. Right. Verse, what have you got on? The Rust Charm. I like that one for you. I like that one for you. Send a subterfuge. Yeah, I think I'll save it. Could give it to her, but I think I'll save it for kills and shadows. If I ever put her in the party again. It's going well, Jamie. How are you? Oh, right. You said hi. I read your message as if you had just sent another one. I got confused there. I swear there was something to do on this first level here. Tara? I don't think I need to talk to you, do I? Fatebinder, you have returned. What can I help you with? Yeah. Travel well, Fatebinder. Nothing here to talk about. Something on the east side on the first level, right? This is an action-packed stream so far. All we've done is talk and walk. This is where we met Siren, I remember. I think we're good. I still don't understand why the load screens were so long. I'm not complaining. Sounds like one of your afternoons. Junction point for the two waterfalls that pour over the top of the old walls. What's that? Waiting around? Or getting lost? Or repeating all the things you've already done, apparently? I bet she's up here. Talking and walking. Ah, yes. Nope, I bet she's up here. I bet that's where you gotta put the damn thing. It's on that pedestal. How much you wanna bet? And I have to come back. Go up. And go up. Let's just find out here. Yep, there they are. They'll exposition at you. Do, do, do. Are you ready, NPCs? Start talking. Da 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 da. What do you think it was like growing up with Frank Sinatra as your dad? Yeah, no kidding. Who needs Zork? We're playing Zork with pictures. It is done, she says. It's pretty cool. Good. Good. Now the people of Lethian's Crossing have one less thing they must worry about. Fatebinder, will you go inside to see what the effect of the helm is having on the Bane? Yeah, sure, dude. No one is allowed to enter the old walls, but if no one goes inside... we'll never know if the helmet is working. I will do this for you. First, are you just going to leave it sitting out there? You got guards, I suppose, but still, it seems a little questionable. Give me some credit, Fatebinder. I haven't cast the protection magics on it yet. But before I do that, someone needs to go inside the old wall, excuse me, and ensure everything is working properly. Oh, that's what Zedenya said. She looks at Eldian and raises her eyebrows. I'm sorry, Zedenya, he says, but the safety of the crossing and its citizens is my top priority. I don't doubt you. But I need to know the Bane are contained. All right, I can do it. You gain favor with Lethian's Crossing. You gain 16 lore experience. Thank you, Fatebinder, he says. Your help is invaluable. I just need to know my citizens are safe. Lethian's Crossing, Old Wall's keystone. He holds out a small stone with glyphs etched on it. Take this, he says. It is the keystone to enter the old walls. The entrance is directly below us. And good luck. Alright, everybody, back down here now. To the old walls. I should just put a fire pole in, or a ladder or something. We'll get there. Just give us a minute. Fatebinders need to walk too. In we go. A gargantuan door towers above you, sealed shut and thoroughly impenetrable. In its center is a small hole that looks designed to receive an object. Place the keystone into the center of the door. That did it. To gain more forbidden power. Yes, you're right. More forbidden power. Heh. You could surely make an exception for yourself, right? Whoa! Man, this thing is working great. Alright, let's go outside and tell them we found out it's working. Uh-oh. When the old walls start shaking, I take it as a sign to leave, says Siren. She's a very smart woman. Except we're walking further in. Ruh-roh. Brace yourself. The Bane approach. What do we got here? We got a Scourge, and a Wisp, and a Wisp, and a Scourge. Hey, we can do this. Pretty confident. Okay, so what song are you singing? Blood brings the dawn. Movement speed of nearby allies. Requires 5 breaths. Okay, got it. The Shattered Stone one. Oh, she doesn't have any potions set up. Whoopsie. Better take care of that after this fight is over. Don't let me forget.
I'm not here to make friends.
Whoa. What? Okay, that's not what I wanted her to do at all. We'll go there. First, you're fine doing that, I suppose. How about that? And I will do one of these.
I'm on it.
Why does it remind you so much of Raiders of the Lost Ark? Because it feels like we're getting into forbidden places, that's why. Damn it, she's a target. Cast that on her.
This one is under my protection.
Okay, well, Barrick's keeping these two busy. That's good. And we've killed one. The Wisp. Immune to prone, immune to bleeding. That's okay. It did a lot of damage. She's beat up.
I'll tear your skeleton out by your ass.
Hey, what the hell? Focus on this dude.
How could I miss?
Okay. Alright, Siren, as long as you don't attract any more damage, we should be okay.
That's
do
how
that.
it's fucking done.
That's how it's fucking done. Hey, wait a minute. The He Chose Poorly line is from Last Crusade, I think. That's the knight that's keeping the Grail.
That out of your head.
Yeah! I don't know if that was effective or not, but it looked cool.
Don't know about you, but I feel like fighting someone.
Kill the Bane, return to... That was it? Okay. This is what happens when you leave a helmet to do a soldier's work. We should return to Zidenya. I'm having trouble with that name. Ah, yeah, okay, I can see that. I was thinking in Raiders, the Ark is in like a Egyptian temple kind of thing. The door creates a near-perfect seal with the surrounding walls. Along its surface you see several chips and shallow gouges from failed attempts to force it open. There is nothing to interact with on its panels, and you surmise that it was never meant to be opened from this side. Okay. Consider me surprised that we're not doing anything else here except fighting a couple of Bane. This door cannot be moved by hand and will easily resist any effort to force it open. You notice a small receptacle carved into one of the panels adorning this door, though nothing in the chamber looks like it will fit. Alright, first leveled up. Resolve would be good. And something in Duelist, I think. After a kill, Verse will strike 3 times with her attacks for a time. Know your enemy will also now grant accuracy to Verse when she grazes an enemy. This effect stacks. Melee critical hits damage enemies near their target. I like all of this. I like all 3 of those. Let's do this one. And the journal updated. Return to Zidenya and Lethian's Crossing and inform her the Mage Bane Helm didn't work. Oh, is that what we surmised? It didn't work? She's not going to be happy to hear that. I thought the helmet was just to keep the Bane from coming into town, not to drive the Bane out of the old walls. Or deeper into the old walls. This portion of the stream has been all talking, loading screens, and one fight. Oh, uh-oh. What the hell? Wait a minute, what? Locked. Why couldn't they have protected the settlement with an anvil or a tower, something that can't be tucked under your arm and carried away? Oh. Well, we know now why the Bane were able to escape. What happened here? Fatebinder, says a stone shield. We need your help. The stone shield runs up, her words punctuated by her labored breathing. The Bronze Brotherhood are attacking Lethian's Crossing, led by that bitch, Ring Dropper Karatha. And lie? And lie? Going to eliminate all of you. Holy shit. Take Lethian's Crossing for myself. Ooh, that's tempting. I don't know. I feel like, again, I get the impression the game's telling me, like, hey, you're going to be going up against Kairos here by the end, or at least you're going to be going up against the Archons. And so there's a part of me that's thinking, like in Bastard's Wound, I was like, I'm going to need somebody that's going to owe me a favor, so I'll do these guys a favor and leave them alive. And now I'm thinking, like, oh, shit, if I need a base of operations, I mean, I guess I got the Spires, but I'm going to need territory that's not available to the Archons to use, right? I'm going to need to conquer space. Of course, that'll piss off Graven Ash, and do I want to piss off Graven Ash at this point? Might be too early to have both Archons pissed at me. And I imagine that would piss off Kairos as well, and Tunon. They'd probably send, well, maybe not Tunon, but Kairos might send Blade and Mark after me, which would probably not be good either. Maybe I need to be conservative right now. Alright, let's take care of these motherless curs. But I'm keeping that Betray the Alliance thing in the back of my head. We're gonna get to that someday. Gained wrath with Bronze Brotherhood. Let us be done with these countryless fools. We will lend our strength for the glory of the North. Mintara is trying to hold the line, says Stone Shield. They're in the center of town, near the river. Hurry before we're overwhelmed. Where is this power-hungry ass I love so much? We're gonna get there. I just feel like, it's just not quite time yet. You know? Also, I should save it. Kill all the Bronze Brotherhood soldiers. Kill the Bronze Brotherhood commander. Where the hell did I go? Here I am. Oh, rats! I should have gotten the Vendrian Swell first. You're right. Damn, what a fool I was. Always go to the brothel first. That's the solution here. That's the lesson. That. That. And you just do your thing.
Send me your champion.
Siren, damn it! Don't get so close. Make me nervous. Okay, Ooh, Eric just got punched hard. He's dazed. Stunned, even. Okay, that got him? That got him. That's one fight down. Ah, every time I save, it freezes, and then if I try to keep scrolling with the keys, when it unfreezes, I'm in a completely different area. Or I'm looking at a completely different area. What do we got here? Bruiser, huh?
Your death awaits!
Let's give them something to remember.
Anybody? Somebody? There we go.
Take them off.
Yeah, burn him up.
Fall before me.
You got it.
He's dead. Okay, everybody, hang on. We already did that. You haven't done that yet. Siren. False pit on that guy?
I suppose I can do that.
What the hell? Where's Verse? Verse, what are you doing? Why aren't you moving? Barrack's stuck? Barrack's stuck.
Such a simple task.
There we go.
Come and face my iron!
Get him while he's down!
I'll tear your...
Go. Missed. Ha 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 ha.
That was beneath.
Wow, that dude just got elemented to death. He got lightning, frost, and fire all in like 10 seconds.
Bleed out, you little
Not even
shit.
that, like 3 seconds. Okay. Chill out, everybody. Chill out. Oh, we check both of them at once. That's handy. Okay, that seems to be all the fights on this side.
Destroy them!
Are you afraid of death, worm? Shoot, it's a hit!
Prone!
What the fuck is wrong with my weapon?
Nothing, Verse. You're killing it.
I am your shield, one.
Nice. Penetrating shot got a couple of them back here, too. Uh-oh. Siren better run. Shit. I should have waited to use Clash of Iron until everybody else was closer. I didn't realize there's this many enemies back there. Okay, Verse. Might be time to do one of your awesome things. Namely that on that guy. There she goes. She's gonna do it. Yes.
I suppose I can do that.
Disengage. She got hit. I see now the benefit of taking the disengage thing that she would have had there. The one perk that she could have gotten. One of the awesome things. Yeah, no kidding. It would have been pretty great. Okay, only one dude left and he's half dead. And we've already got 2 disfavored around him. Verse, why don't you just set him on fire and everybody else can just punch him. There we go.
Bleed out, you little shit.
Everybody alright? Brotherhood Warhammer. Okay. Vintara, what the hell happened out here? Hail, Fatebinder, and thank you for your help. I'm impressed by the speed in which you finish off those bronze bastards. What happened to the Mage Bane helm? I have no idea, she says. I was too busy trying to keep the Brotherhood from murdering everyone in town. It's absolutely vital that we get it back, though. I will speak with Eldian. Perhaps someone in town saw what happened. Okay, see you later. Uh-oh. Radamon! Oh, no, it's that jerk again. Makes a mocking bow to you. Thank you, Fatebinder. You provided a better distraction than I could have hoped. It was all I needed to retrieve what I came for. Now I have work to do. Ooh, throw a rock. Before Radamon can move, you scoop a rock from the ground and throw it at him. He tries to duck, but isn't fast enough, and the stone hits him right in the temple. He rocks back momentarily, a large gash appearing on his head. Radamon opens his mouth to speak, thinks better of it, and runs away to the south. He's like, maybe I'll go. Look at all this death. I remember that guy. Radamon, yeah. Is that the dude? I think that's the dude that explodes corpses on. Whoa, shit. Okay. Hey, everybody. John Cena it up.
You have no hope.
Ah, thanks, Walter. Yeah, I thought so. What? Why did that guy go down on one knee? That was just his attack, I guess.
Bleed out, you little shit.
You cannot win.
Damn, 43. Siren, stop doing that. What are you doing? Oh, she's doing Siren Palm.
You'll have to get to the feet first.
I'll tear your skeleton out by your ass.
I'm on it.
Kill! Yes! Furious Embrace is so awesome. She kills that dude so fast. Gotta remind myself what it does. Unleash a rapid flurry of strikes against a single foe. Each hit applies a damage over time effect. Yeah. It's pretty great. Got any loot? Is that all the fights? That might be all the fights. Who's this dude? Oh, look at you helping out, whoever you are. Whoop, my house phone's ringing. So he ran away to the south, did Radamon. And I don't get to kill him? No, wait, he's still here. Oh, shit. He's got a party. Look who's here, but just a bit too late, aren't you? Radamon laughs. He holds a rope, the end of which is binding Zedenya's hands. Zedenya! Zedenya stares at Radamon with an intense hatred. Now that I have the Mage Bane and the Forge-bound Master, he says, nothing can stop me from unleashing the Bane on Lethian's Crossing. Why would you do that, you lunatic? Zedenya growls and takes a step toward Radamon, who jumps back and puts up his hands in front of him. Oh, he's a turkey. You notice one of his eyes is black and his nose is bleeding in addition to the welt you caused on his temple with the rock. Zedenya, Master of the Forge, says, "You motherless cur!" She spits at him. Her clothes are splattered in blood, and she works her hands, fighting against the bonds holding her. As soon as I free myself, and make no mistake, I will free myself, your blood will join your underlings on my armor. It will take more than a hammer to my head to take me down. Coward! Using your men as a distraction. You know you are no match for me. Radamon takes another step away from Zedenya before continuing. Anyway, as I was saying, my villain's disposition. With the Bane free, I will drive out the invaders that think this is their home and prove that the Bronze Brotherhood are the only ones strong enough to protect Lethian's Crossing. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a town to endanger, so I can save it. Oh, that's the plan? Be like, I saved the day. You think it's never going to get out that you're the dude who caused the fight in the first place? What the hell, man? Chase Radamon. He must not be allowed to leave Lethian's Crossing. Okay, here we go, dude. This is what this is for. Right there. Perfect. Okay, verse. Do not do your fire thing. Just sing for now, huh?
You have no hope.
Don't do your fire thing. Don't do your fire thing. Okay, there you can do your fire thing. Once they're all distracted, I don't mind you running up then, but wait until they're aggroed, please. Okay, verse. Who are you aiming at? You're aiming at that guy? Do it. And I'm going to throw an exploding thing. I'm sure it actually might even hurt my people, but I don't care. This is going to get a lot of damage here. Oh shit, Verse wasn't attacking that guy. She just got disengaged. Crap. Holy shit, Barrack's almost dead. Full healing potion, please, sir. Phew, that was close.
It's a hit!
He leveled, and now he's back up to full health. Good.
Our time together has not gone to waste.
Killed the dude.
You'll have to get through me first.
Nice. That went well. Don't know that I need a buff at this point, but sure. Yeah, I love it. Got her. Alright, Radamon, what do you got, buddy? She's like, I'm just finishing up. Ask Vintara about where Radamon may be taking Zidania. Oh, shit. He got away. Okay. Fine. Alright, Barrack. More of that, I think. Sentinel. Let's see. Once per combat, when Barrack's health reaches a critical level, he will be healed instantly. Leap to the aid of an ally, taunting nearby enemies. Yeah, sure. Wait, what do we got over here? Single one-handed and two-handed melee weapon damage. Multi-hit attack that dazes, stuns, and sunders. Ooh. I like that. I think we're going to do that. She finished her song. Dang, so we gotta go talk to Zintara or Vintara or whatever the hell her name is. Where did she go? She was up here, but I think she moved away. No, she was right over here. She went inside. Ah, she's in here. That's right. Okay, we'll talk to Vintara and then we'll get ready to switch over to Prey. We've passed our 90-minute mark here a little while ago. What are we going to do without the Mage Bane helm? I hope Eldian has a plan to get the helm back. If we don't get the helm back, who's going to protect us from the Bane? Okay, Vintara. Fatebinder, come in, says Eldian. I was just told the news that the Mage Bane helm has disappeared. This is terrible. Vintara says, what happened just now? I heard fighting out there. Are there more of them? No, but Radamon stole the Mage Bane helm and captured Zidania. I want to keep saying Zendaya. This is unacceptable, says Vintara. Not only have I failed to protect the Forgebound, I allowed their master to be kidnapped. I'm going to go examine the Brotherhood corpses and see if I can dig up any information. Come see me when you are done here. Good grief, I just came to see you. Gotta come to see you again? Aldayan says, I was just beginning to believe we were finally safe, but a celebration planned before its time will no doubt become a wake. Apostrophe there, that's unnecessary, I think. Aldayan shakes his head. Without Zedenya, there's no chance of getting another helm. My friends, please, go back to your homes for now. The Fatebinder has taken care of the invaders. Zdenyo Chara! Yeah, maybe that's what I'm trying to say. Chara! Alright, well, what... Come in here and talk to this person. Oh, they left. Now go back out and talk to them. That seems weird. May the silence of peace and the jangling of rings both follow you in all things. Recent attack. Horrible, it's all just horrible, he shakes his head. What's on your mind, Fatebinder? Any idea where Radamon might have taken Zendenya? Good night, Revamp. Thanks for hanging out with us this evening. Have a good weekend. The Brotherhood doesn't like to stay in one place for too long, so I can't easily point you to one location, I'm afraid. Haven's full of thick, forested caravan routes and river crossings. They like to make themselves at home at places where like that for days at a time, and then, just when word reaches travelers of their whereabouts, they pick up and move on. Crafty fellows. I doubt Radamon would continue that routine with Zedenya and Magebane in tow, though. Rumor has it that he sometimes moves through the old walls, which, on account of it being absolutely daft, probably means that it's true. He shrugs. This is all a long-winded way for me to say that I'm in the dark here. Sorry, Fatebinder. How are the settlers faring after the attack? Not well, I'm afraid. There's been some tension here and there with the Brotherhood, but by and large, they've never attacked people in the settlement. They actually had their fair share of admirers here, believe it or not. We've at least a dozen dead, more wounded. Most folks stayed inside and got out of harm's way, but everyone's rattled. He gingerly rubs a bandage wrapped around his hand, wincing as he does. The attack didn't make a lick of sense. Who's to say that Radamon might not return for more? How dangerous are things now without Magebane? Truth be told, Fatebinder, he says, I'm much more concerned about that helmet than the Brotherhood on a rampage. It's true we survived here for a long time without magical protection, but that situation can change as soon as you blink. He points to a dark, scarred patch of skin on his neck. I got this many years ago. Thankfully, Bane attacks were few and far between then. He pulls back his sleeve to reveal some tightly wound bandages on his forearm and bicep. These I got in separate attacks in the last 2 months. Something is driving the Bane out of those old walls. Why do you think Zedenya was ordered to come here and deliver that fancy helmet? Why did they attack? He snorts, frustration evident in his voice. I think it's safer to say that Radamon attacked, though perhaps they're one and the same. I've been around long enough to know how to spot the weed that'll strangle your crops. That man has always carried a bit of poison inside him, even before Kairos kicked the Brotherhood out. Radamon once burned a village to the ground to kill a rival that was hiding there with the help of some sympathetic folks. Sounds like something Kairos would do. He said that the villagers raised arms against them, but that's a load of pig shit. He did it because he was obsessed with getting vengeance and never lets go of his obsessions. This rival wronged him before, so he left no stone unturned until she was dust in the ground. Consequences be damned. Whatever fool notion compelled him to order his men to come to Lethian's Crossing and steal Magebane, I guarantee you, has everything to do with that obsessiveness. He hasn't changed all these years. There's something big he wants, rest assured, and right now we're all in his way. Why do you think Radamon took Zedenya captive? I think it's pretty clear, but sure, let's ask anyway. Interesting question. Okay. He scratches his beard, squinting his eyes in thought. Truth be told, the Forgebound and the Bronze Brotherhood never really got along. The ironworkers think of themselves as artisans, and see Brotherhood soldiers as dim-witted thugs that aren't worthy of their fancy swords. The Brotherhood, for their part, see the Forgebound as docile servants of the Overlord, happy to trade their dignity for regular meals in a steam-filled prison they call the Forge. I don't know if Radamon aimed to take Zedenya. Quite frankly, she's just as likely to cave his head in with her hammer on any given day. He chuckles at the thought. Whether he planned it or not, giving the Forgebound their comeuppance is probably something he's wanted for years. It seems that not all the Forgebound, the Brotherhood agree. Did it seem that way? I don't remember seeing any evidence of that. Maybe when we first came into town the first time and we confronted him at that bridge? But I don't remember. I don't think I'm going to ask that. I have other questions, do I? No, I have no other questions. Alright, let's go find Vintara again. Another load screen. Come on. Come on. There. Okay, so where is she? Is she right here? No, that's the Forge-bound merchant. Moonrise Market. Vintara, she is right here. Vintara, thanks for making me come back out to talk to you again. She salutes. It is good to see you, Fatebinder. Were you able to find anything on these bodies that can help us find Radamon? I believe so, and I don't like it. She shakes her head. I had heard the Bronze Brotherhood were using the old walls as a hiding place, but I didn't believe it until now. There are items on these Brotherhood soldiers that came from inside the old walls. Wondering how this would go down if I had... Oh, excuse me. Sorry, I had a yawn there. If I had betrayed the disfavored, I would obviously had to have fought them all. That would have been a huge ordeal. But I'm wondering how this would go down now with Vintara. She would have been an enemy and either killed or captured, I presume. And she wouldn't be helping me find Radamon. I don't know. And I wonder if Eldian would be pissed at me, like, hey, dude, our town now has no defenders. You killed everybody. I wonder. There is another entrance to the old walls in Twin Rivers. They are probably using that area as a base. I suggest you start there, but be cautious. There might be a number of Bronze Brotherhood in the area, and if Radamon is so crazy as to directly attack like this, there is no telling what will be waiting for you. Okay, what can you tell me about Twin Rivers? I don't know much about that area. I try to stay close to the crossing in case I am needed. Other than the old wall's entrance, it is mostly empty fields split by the river. I can't imagine why anyone would go there. Is everything in order? Her eyes darken. We have an issue I could use your help with, namely that our town was just attacked. I've gotten reports of Scarlet Chorus moving through the region. My scouts spotted a group of them conscripting settlers in a nearby village. They struck quietly and moved on, leaving a small force behind. Their presence in this land is unacceptable, and I want them eliminated before Graven Ash finds out they're here. They seem to have kept some villagers behind as hostages. Destroy the chorus and free those people. We must do anything we can to weaken the chorus presence in the tiers and spread word of our good name. Yeah, I don't know how good that name is. I will return when they have been eliminated. Thank you, Fatebinder. If all soldiers were as diligent as you, this war would already be over. Apparently there's a whole bunch of stuff I'm taking care of here. You mentioned a thief was at large? Yes, a man by the name of Gino has been pillaging supplies from the settlement for some time now. The last he was seen was out near Deserter's March. There is a sizable reward out for anyone who brings us proof of his demise. Let's not ask this now because I think our soldiers are probably pretty busy. Something tells me I should have gotten this quest the first time I was here, and that's why I would have asked that question. A sizable reward for a food snatcher. Isn't that a bit disproportionate? She straightens her posture. We are the champions of justice in these lawless lands. Any lenience would be seen as weakness. Surely you must know that. Alright, I'll keep my eye out for him. I thank you, Fatebinder, and while I would like to see this matter put to rest now, we will have to bide our time. She furrows her brow as she speaks. The rebels must be preparing for something. Deserter's March has become dense with Brotherhood activity in the last few weeks. Attempting to travel there now would be tactically unsound. Wait for the patrols to thin, and then begin your search. Okay, so I can't find Gino until I take care of the Radamon thing, I think. Travel well, Fatebinder, says Vintara. She taps the back of her gauntlet to her helmet and bows deeply. All right. Whoa. Dang. Somebody else level? No. No, nobody else leveled. Just a finished quest, I suppose. The Bronze Thief, Radamon, has taken the Mage Bane Helm, and Zedenya Pursue Redamon, retrieve both Sedenia and the helm. That seems like the highest priority. Remnants of a Scarlet Course force have taken some settlers prisoner in the nearby town of Timbervale. And Gino Cavallini in Deserter's March. Alright. There's one more thing we gotta try to do while we're in town here. Hope to God it works. Wait, where's the door? Which guy was it that we did it with the first time? I forget. I'll remember when I see him. I have an eye for this sort of thing. Look, everybody here is well and healthy and hearty and hale. I think it was Lorid. Was it Lorid? You're back! Lorid belts the words, smiling broadly as he strikes a pose. Here to have a little fun? Everything and more. My specialty is the Vendrian Swell. This is the dude! Yeah. Alright, who's the matron? Mistress Sophia. Welcome back, Fate Binder. Thank you again for gracing us with your presence. How may I and my entertainers be of service to you? How much do you charge? I'd like to hire Lorid again, please. 100 rings for the night. Of course, Fate Binder. That will be 100 rings, and I will have a room prepared for you and the entertainer. Is that acceptable? Yes, absolutely. Enjoy yourself, Fate Binder. I think you'll be quite satisfied with my beauties. Well, after a hard day's killing... That's the sound? Damn. He works hard and fast, as Lord. And look at him, he's right back up to do it again. Good man. Vendrian Swell. To resolve to control life. Until next rest. Alright, well, so next time we'll have to go find, what's his name, Redamon on the big old world map. He's hiding out, where did they say? Oh, Timbervale Village is where the Scarlet Chorus attack was. Twin Rivers is where we're thinking that Redamon might be, near the old walls. South Haven is where we find the old lady who might have the forge-bound tools. Hi, publican. Welcome to the stream. Torn Strand. I don't remember Torn Strand. I know it's in the journal, though. It's very easy to find. And I thought there was one more. Maybe Torn Strand is the one I'm thinking of. That's one more. Oh, Trapper's Junction. Right. Well, it shouldn't take us long to get... Yeah, 6 hours to get to Twin Rivers. So we'll do that next time. We'll have the Vendrian Swell on our side when we go to fight Redamon, hopefully. So, if you guys will hang on for just a minute, we will switch over to Prey here and get started scaring the shit out of myself with mimics.